What's up, everybody? It's your girl Bondy Blue, back for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta Reunion Part 1, y'all. I have to say, I feel like Real Housewives Potomac Reunion Part 1 was better than Love and Hip Hop's. Just because y'all know how they do. They always want to give you a 3-part, so you don't never get none of the information you really wanted until the very last fucking episode of the reunion. So let's just get right into it, you guys. Jocelyn was supposed to be on stage, but we've already heard through the blogs that Jocelyn's ass did not want to be on stage with anybody but Melissa and Dime, because that's the only 2 people that she's friends with. So because she wouldn't get her way, she wouldn't come on stage. So she wasn't on stage for this entire reunion. We saw her outside, we saw her in a car, and all of that shit. And all I want to say is, Jocelyn, this show will continue to move without you, bitch. You have not made a place for yourself anywhere else in this world that will entitle you to feel like you can make these types of demands. Get your stupid ass on this set, sit your fucking ass down, answer the questions, be entertaining, and go the fuck home. That's all we asking you to do. And for you to show up, as cute as you was, bitch, the dress, the makeup, everything, and not want to get on stage, sorry, not digging in my nose, okay? Y'all know when you've been blowing your nose a lot and then the skin start peeling? I can't. Anyway, you want to come out here and act like you can't be on stage with nobody else because you do what you want to do, not what nobody tell you to do. Well, bitch, you going to be doing what you want to do without a job. That's just what it's going to be. Let's talk about how everybody looked first, okay? I thought Nina's hair and makeup was pretty, but I hated her outfit. I hate any time a bitch with that much titty doesn't show me any cleavage. It's too much. It's too much covering up with the long hair. You was giving me more Tisha Adams. I wasn't here for it. I wanted something with the titties out with the hair, okay? Anyway, I almost felt like even though the hair was pretty, I almost don't really like that flat hair on Nina. Either way, she always looks nice, but I just would have preferred a better, ensemble. Young Jock looked like Flash. It's lonely at the top. Okay, the motherfucker might as well have had glitter in his conch. I don't know what was going on. Melissa looked like she has a stable of bitches in the back waiting to take her on back, to the house after this is all over. She's gonna have a bitch on each arm because she's a pimp. That's how Melissa looked to me, okay? With that little curl, okay? With the curl, Melissa, I wasn't ready for the curl, bitch. Tommy, your makeup was beautiful. What the fuck did you have on? She looked like she had on jean capris with some type of, I'm trying to be extra fashionista type top, but all together, I couldn't tell. It looked like a fucking mess. You look like a circus act, bitch. That was not a good look for you at all. I was not impressed. I know you was trying to be, forward thinking with the fashion, but bitch, it fell flat as far as I'm concerned. I was so confused. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. Then to have like the little bob in the front, but the ponytail in the back, bitch, what are you, a geisha? Is that what we were going after? No, I didn't like it. They talk about her little case with Jocelyn. She's on probation, out on bond. Not on probation, out on bond. And she won't know what the situation is until like a year from now. That's some bullshit. I don't like that. I would be so stressed out about having to wait a year to find out what's going to happen when somebody didn't press charges against me. That's too much fucking time. Whatever happened to due process and speedy fucking trials and all that type of shit. I need this shit to happen in a couple of months, not no whole year. The fuck? Stevie and Tommy have apparently had something go on between them. When it started off, of course, Stevie is like, she fam. I wanted to be there for her. That's why he got the lawyer to make sure she got bailed out. But Tommy said that Stevie did come to her hotel room that night when Jocelyn called the police on her. Dime says that she feel like something more happened because they asked what they think the problem is with Jocelyn. Do they think that she's jealous of Tommy? I think she's absolutely jealous. Dime says that she doesn't think Jocelyn can be jealous because she loved women too much. Bitch, that's bullshit. Okay, I can like the fuck bitches and still be jealous of them at the same time. I know, it's called duality, bitch. Okay, it could definitely happen. I don't know why you're trying to keep your alliance with Jocelyn or not. I don't know what that's about. But, or if Tommy and Stevie really did fuck, I don't know. Tommy says that he did show her the beefcake in the back of the Bentley, and it's pretty, but she couldn't get down with him like that. And I'm like, really, why? Why you couldn't get down with him like that? What am I supposed to believe you above that shit? Fuck out of here. Tommy's response to Dime's comments was, it's Tommy shit, bitch. And if you don't like that, fuck you. Fix me, bitch. Fix me. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck? Then Scrappy out there, that's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Fix me. What is wrong with y'all? Treasure, y'all. We gotta start talking about Treasure and how she got into it with Tommy and she asked for security to come close to her. I'm like, you a scary ass bitch. And then she started talking fast about how, you know what I'm saying? I had come to apologize to you, bitch. I had tried to apologize to you, but you weren't really trying to hit me without confidence. And then you all come at me with all that fighting, all that. Nina is like, treasure. I need you to slow down. If we can't understand you, there's no point. Calm down. Slow it down, bitch. Slow it down. Okay? Nina was not here to play with y'all, okay? Nina was bossing up on you bitches this reunion. She was telling y'all to shut the fuck up, calm the fuck down, or I'm gonna get somebody to escort your ass off this stage. I was living for it. Thank you, Nina. Thank you. Ultimately, Treasure feels like fighting is lame. And I'm like, yeah, fighting would be lame to the bitch that's always got some disrespectful shit to say, but can't fight. Dime looked pretty, like her, you know, I like her, the lower toned or the more mute toned pink hair. That was cute. I thought her outfit made her look like a slut. I know, am I terrible, y'all? I'm terrible. I'm sorry. I was just confused. I was confused by the outfit. It was like, did she have something on under? I don't know. She looked beautiful, but I thought that she could have done better with the outfit. I just really did. I felt like it was something that a stripper would wear when they haven't made any money. Like, you're doing better now, bitch. Dress like you're doing better. Dress like a finance, bitch. Dress like a finance. We get into how supposedly Lovely Mimi and Dime had some type of beef. Dime was like, you know, Lovely Mimi opened up her fucking mouth. I ain't got no problem with Tommy, but when she opened up her mouth, I'm like, really, Dime? You mad at her for saying that? Really, Dime? Is this, what the fuck? Shut the fuck up. That is not Lovely Mimi's fault. And Lovely Mimi starts to scream and holler. Matter of fact, what kind of figure skate shit did she have on? Girl, look, I almost passed out when Dime said, bitch, looking like a fucking majorette, bitch. Looking like a fucking majorette. What you gonna do, bitch? You wanna whistle? You wanna bad, bitch? And all she doing is jumping and screaming and hollering. Security holding her back and all of that. Security. Hey, let me tell y'all something. We know y'all gotta protect everybody on set. But just let them get halfway across the room. Stop going to them before they even get up out their seat. Stop doing that shit. That's aggravating. Eventually, they just had to carry Lovely Mimi's ass off stage. For the only person that did not have a personal storyline on this show, she was way too loud and had way too much to say. She looked like a circus act as always. I mean, I guess the hair was okay, you know, but the outfit was just so bad. And it's like, I know you didn't got your little nip and tuck, but you still too fucking thick to feel like that was a good move for you. Okay, I'm sorry, but that bodysuit was terrible. And then it had stones over all of the private parts, so it accentuated how inappropriate it looked on her. I'm sorry, but no, I was not here for that. You bitches can do so much better. Y'all can do so much better than this. What was that, Lovely Mimi? Oh my God. Then we can get back to the situation between Dime and Tommy. Tommy said she wasn't mad at Dime because of her getting cool with Jocelyn. She was more mad because you chose the time and place to take out your frustrations on my friend Tammy at my event, and it wasn't the time or place. Dime said you should have been fucking neutral because I ain't do nothing to you and I ain't do nothing to her, and you overreacted, bitch. Then they get on Tommy's beef with Carly and how, you know, she was using Jock, but Jock was using her because he likes to, you know, fuck with Carly and shit like that. And I'm just like, oh my God, do we have to revisit their fake ass relationship again? Tommy says that she and Jock never did anything. She couldn't even use her pussy to get back at Carly because she don't like the niggas that Carly fucks with. And I'm like, but you just said, never mind, whatever. She said, she was basically saying that she would never fuck with the type of dudes that Carly fucks with. But y'all have, now we found out, fucked with 1, 2, 3 of the same dudes, okay? You went out on a date with him. Technically, that is fucking with him, not fucking him. Still dating though, even though you was doing it to get back at Carly. That was more shade to Jock than anything, because y'all both was fucking the other little scrap who in jail. And now we done found out that you was at C's house. Apparently, C's don't have a car in Atlanta, which makes sense. Niggas in New York don't really need cars like that. Why you couldn't rent a car though? Never mind, whatever. In Atlanta, you need a fucking car. She goes to pick him up at his house, and whoever was at the house tell her that Tommy downstairs about to get fucked. She get on the phone with C's, and C's like, yeah, I'm fucking with her. And she like, okay, you can have that. She can always have my sloppy seconds. And then she won't give that old poetic justice line. Just remember, bitch, that when you kiss him, you tasting my pussy. Y'all, then we gotta get on the Kirk and Rashida thing. And apparently they would not show up to the reunion if Jasmine, Rod, Kiana, Logan, any of them people was there. So that's why they weren't there. And I kind of felt like, really? Really? Y'all lame for that. Y'all lame for that. Because this was y'all storyline, and now y'all don't want to have the other people come on the show? Why? That was just lame as fuck to me. Then y'all all, you know, beefed out, and you know, you had broken a bond and all of that shit. And yeah, I fell for Rashida when she was crying, but y'all got matching outfits on. Like, did y'all pay attention to what they was wearing? It wasn't the exact same thing, but they were both wearing red, white, and black. Y'all matching, but we supposed to believe that y'all really upset with each other right now, right? Okay. Then we gotta go through all of what happened, and Kirk says that he only fucked Jasmine one time and he had protection. We all think that's a lie. Bullshit. Move that to the side. He says that he never fucked Kiana. That's a lie. I don't know why I even have to answer that. Because you fucked the other girl that she's friends with, that she fucks. So is it really out of the scope of our imagination that you could have possibly fucked the other stripper bitch? What? Like, Kirk, shut the fuck up. You trying to act like this was one mistake. And you know, like when you make a mistake, all I could do is pray for it to get better. But then to have this asshole feel to you that how dare they ask you if you fuck Kiana. Then Nina asked him if Camden is his baby, would you allow that baby to be around your other kids? He like, so you asking me would I trade my son for a whole bunch of pimps and hoes? Because he's saying that's all Rod, Kiana, and Jasmine are. He's their pimp, they're, you know, his hoes. That might be, my nigga, but your response to that question was total fuck shit. You sound like an asshole right now. You sound like somebody that's gonna blame that baby because you don't know how to protect your dick, okay? You fucked that girl more than once. He said he just was paying her to keep her quiet. I'm like, fuck out of here. Y'all was probably fucking more than once for you to do all of that to keep that hoe quiet. I do not want to hear that, Kirk. The way you like to swim around in the strip clubs and hang with your single friends, fucking 38-year-old Bobby Valentino, y'all, I cannot deal with the fact of how old Bobby Valentino is, even though he's always walking around looking like he's 23. But Rashida starts crying and talking about how, you know, he made her the woman she is today, but he broke her. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, yeah, y'all been together since you was 19. I guess like Kanye said, get them while they're young so you can mind fuck them into dealing with anything that you do. Like, I'm sorry, but that's what it seems like to me. It seems like he been with her since she was a child. He was a grown-ass man. And now as an adult, she can't really detach herself from their situation because it's all she's ever known. That's sad to me. That is very sad to me. But at the same time, I'm looking at this whole situation like, but y'all matching. Y'all matching. Everybody on set crying and shit. Jock crying. Scrap talking about, man, I could never think they could be like that, man. My mind is blown. Fuck out of here. How is your mind blown? This nigga asked for the paternity on his son that he just had with her last season. What are y'all talking about? He was in a jacuzzi with that bitch 2 seasons ago. Like, Kirk has constantly been doing stupid shit. So for everybody to be, oh my God, I can't believe this. That's bullshit to me. That's utter bullshit. Stop it. We can believe it, Kirk. We can definitely believe it. But at the same time, the way the dots don't add up sometimes. Like, y'all not wanting the other side to be on a reunion show. We still don't have no paternity tests. Y'all matching. Like, I'm sorry. There are still holes in this storyline. So then we get on the Sierra Shooter Mariah situation. They didn't even bring Mariah on stage. They made her ass sit in, you know, in that first little row with the cast members who is not a part of the current storyline. I thought that was hilarious. Sierra, I thought her makeup and hair was very pretty. I couldn't really tell what she was wearing. But Shooter, my nigga, you in that gut need to stop. I'm so glad she told you to button up that fucking shirt. I wanted her to smack the fuck out you from jump. Nigga, what's wrong with you? Button your fucking shirt. Who do you think you is? First of all, Stevie has to be the most in shape nigga on that stage. And he had a shirt and a jacket. Okay? So what is you thinking about, Shooter? Stop that shit, okay? Ugh. He was fucking with this bitch Mariah for 12 months, talking about it was a mistake. Child, please, okay? Mariah starts to try to give some bullshit apology to Sierra, but Nina calls her out. Like, you only seem like you was sorry when the shit showed up on television. It didn't seem like you was sorry no other time. And now as we're sitting here, even though you're saying that you want to apologize, You still saying shit like, get on my knees, bitch. Your husband got on his knees to eat my ass. Who says that shit to somebody when they're really sorry about something? Come on now, bitch. Okay? She should have been like, okay, no, bitch, I'm not gonna get on my knees, but I am gonna say I was wrong and I'm sorry. The thing that makes you the most wrong is that you was friends with her and you was working with her and she trusted you. That's what makes it so bad to me. So eventually they bring Lovely Mimi into this story because y'all know Lovely Mimi is the asshole that told her that shit. And Lovely Mimi said, I am an asshole and I was wrong for how I said it, but I'm not sorry that I said it. None of us are sorry that you said it. We all just sorry about how you look most of the time when you say shit. Anyway, because I feel like Lovely Mimi is a really pretty chick. Like, I feel like she's pretty, but I feel like she don't know what the fuck to do with herself. Always way too much going on. Always hair that don't look quite right. Bitch, you Asian. Why you can't wear your real hair? I'm just saying, like, I ain't trying to be racial, but what I'm saying is, bitches out here paying for Cambodian. Okay? They out here paying for that shit. It's growing out of your scalp. Why do you have a lace front on? Shooter says that he kept paying Mariah to keep her quiet. And then he just started fucking her because he was just like, hey, I'm paying her. Why not keep fucking her? Because it's wrong, my nigga? What the fuck? Shooter says that he was vulnerable. Man, he was vulnerable. You niggas love blaming y'all cheating on the fact that you and your wife was having issues. And Lovely Mimi is like, if you my husband, we took vows. Come to me with the problem before you go out there slinging your dick to everybody. And I'm like, yeah, she right. You niggas do have problems. Y'all always want to blame it on your old lady because she wasn't giving you attention. But at the end of the day, if you would have came and talked to her about whatever the situation was, that communication could have fixed the problem instead of causing a much bigger one. It was the same thing with Sheeta and Kirk, and now it's the same thing with Sierra and Shooter. And Sierra even said she been with him since she was 19 years old. She don't know nothing else. That's my point. You niggas are catching these girls when they're young and impressionable. 19 is not grown. And you marrying an older man that is going to take advantage of the fact that you are all, that he's all you know. To me, that's what it seemed like. With Kirk and with him, y'all take advantage of these situations where y'all get with these girls when they're that young. Because now, they're stuck with your fucking ass and y'all got somebody that's gonna always be there while y'all get to go out and live y'all life and dick around and have kids with other bitches and all of this other bullshit. So they went on a break. And for some reason, during the break, Sierra and Lovely Mimi got into a fight or altercation and Sierra had to be taken off the stage. Sierra, if there's anybody you should be trying to fuck up, it's Mariah. So I don't even understand. Jocelyn is still not coming back on stage. Stevie comes out and explains to everybody that she didn't want to be on stage with anybody but Melissa and Dime, and it just don't go like that. This is an ensemble cast, not the Jocelyn Hernandez show. Bitch, you rarely be on the show most times. Let's be real. The Jocelyn and Stevie storyline has been like minimal in the past 2 seasons. It hasn't been like it was the first, second, third, and fourth season. They were like the main storyline with them and Mimi. Now it's not like that anymore. Kirk and Rashida take front line. Y'all got all these other miscellaneous fucking storylines that y'all put in every other week. Nobody wants to deal with, I don't want to tape, I don't want to talk, I don't want to answer no questions. The viewers don't want to deal with that shit, and production don't want to have to deal with that shit. The fucking network don't want to have to deal with that shit. So let me tell you this. Everybody that decides they want to get on these reality TV shows, as soon as you get on that bitch, you need to start making a way for you to make money doing something else so that when you get into the mood and you don't want to do this shit no more, you can walk off fully, okay? Without burning any bridges and just say, you know what, I'm just tired and I'm done and I'm moving on. I appreciate it. I'm gone. That's not what Jocelyn did. She burned bridges. She acted a fucking fool, always trying to put herself on a pedestal that nobody else has put her on besides Stevie. Y'all, we'll see what happens on part 2. Like, comment, and subscribe. See y'all in the next one.
On my mama, on my hood, I look fly, I look good, touch my swag.